Welcome back to Kitchen Sink. Today, I am interested in something very interesting. Warp. Let's go ahead and check out at Warp Drives. Let's see what it all adds. 11 pages. This is compatible with Greg Tech. As you can see, we have RF basic chunk loader. Different machines. We have superior chunk loader. Different items. Very cool. It's compatible with Greg Tech. Probably not the community edition, unofficial. I do not know. I believe it's just compatible with Greg Tech Community Edition. This is for 112, or I think it is compatible with the Greg Tech on the other versions. Anyway, you can build ships. Enter builder's field to yeah. Well, I need to get I need to get ship, and to get ship we need to do stuff. A lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff between us and the ship. We need to get to advanced. Not advanced rocketry. We need to do IC2 stuff to do that, so I don't think we'll be doing that right now. But it's going to be fun when we can get there. So, we're going to make steel. Our first steel is going to be useful. To make the steel, we will need to cast out some lead, which I do not know where I have the lead at. Is it in this bin here? It should be. It is. Cast out the extra planets lead, because it is the cheapest lead I have sitting around. And then, I will cast it out. I said, I will cast it out. Bum, 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 bum. I do want to get new energy production as well, because our current energy production is rubbish. So, we will do that right now. I'll pick up this machine. Actually, I will pick up this lava and then pick up the machine. Because it's safety. But, this has gotten us to the ability to make steel. Which will get us started with other stuff. With the new light ingots, I will now be able to make advanced plating. For these. These are basic plating, actually. For basic plating, you will use the basic plating for the alloy device. Yes, alloy device. Where is it? I believe it is in here. There you go. Alloy furnace, which now we can get as copper solenoid. And I've skipped parts of the actual progression by using our knowledge of kitchen sink. We've come up with a way to bypass some of the progression a little bit for the actual. You would normally need to get a manufactory, I believe, and we have skipped that, which is fabulous. Where the heck is this? Very close. I need to make that actually the thing to prevent these from doing damage. They've just been pounding our area. Let's go ahead and see about doing that, since they're getting so close. We need to make tungsten for a armor table. Yeah, so this is in. Oh, and it needs steel as well, and block of steel. It used to just be block of tungsten or something. Steel plates. Yeah, at least the plates are interchangeable with all the other mods. But they will be annoying if it hits our base. They will be so annoying. Right. I will just need to make this as soon as possible. Oh, we can cast out plates as well, which would be great to do right away. You get the ability to do that. But we'll have to make a plate first. Well, you can make a plate in this guy. Well, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to skip that. Use them for making graphite only. Here is our copper ingots. We needed 4 of these for the solenoid. And this is going to get us to the alloy kiln. Or whatever the heck it's called. I don't remember. It's the alloy furnace? Yeah, it's the alloy furnace. And as you can see, all I need is that, and I have an alloy furnace basically done. So solenoid comes after I make the furnace. And then we have solenoid. And then we have this. Brilliant. I get 2 copper solenoid. It is a solenoid that looks like motor coil or something. I guess it is a solenoid. I don't know what the heck a solenoid is. I just know a solenoid valve is used electronically to release air or something like that. Just put these like this. Right, okay. And put these in here. That is good. That is the alloy furnace. Alloy furnace. Boom. He will get barely any energy from this guy, because that is just how he goes. How the cookie crumbles in this case. But it should be enough for us to make our first steel. From coal coke. Which I now need to go mine coal coke. or coal from the ground. Not coal coke, well, you could technically mine coal coke from the ground, because if the coal is, coal exists in a certain way, then it could become coal coke while it is in the ground. It needs to be burnt without oxygen. So, in theory, you would just need to... Or would it be burnt in an oxygen? I don't think it would be burnt. Basically, it's burnt without oxygen, removing all of the impurities. That's... Like, you know, because usually when an animal dies, it will leave behind the coal after a long time. After it's been, like, deep in the earth and stuff. So to actually do that, that would require the, to get pure carbon from that, you would have to have an animal that's just made of pure carbon. That's not a thing. It's not a thing at all. So you end up with carbon that contains sulfur and stuff, usually. And this part takes very long. But it will give you the most of this creosote, which you can use for fuel inside of a generator. But we're not making the generator right now. Not yet. I am not ready for that. But I will be ready for getting us some steel. Okay, we've finally gotten one piece of coal coke out of this, and then we'll be able to make our first pieces of steel. There's got to be a better way of making steel than this, because this is just very slow. We'll see if there is a better option for getting steel, but I doubt it. As you can see, we have the Volpa's library stuff still, so we technically still have the advanced rocketry ores. Oh, jeez. This pack is full of it. Trust me. Here is dark steel, electrical steel. That isn't that stuff we're looking for. We're just looking for a regular steel, so like mechanism kind of stuff. You can make it in the alloy smelter. You make it from steel dust. Or if you want a steel ingot, redstone furnace, steel powder. Oh, look at this. You can get 4 from the gears. Actually, can you induction smelt something? Ooh. 4 coal. And yeah, it's a very expensive recipe. I remember the actual steel powder recipe being kind of overpowered. Yeah, it gives you 2 out of that. I'm stupid. I should have just been doing that the whole time. Right, I guess we'll need to do that now. But after I make my first steel on this thing. See what it's like. The alloy furnace is very slow. Here. Here. It was a waste. It was a waste of our time making this thing. It was so stupid. We will make the actual thing, though. The other thing. The new recipe will just pulverize coal to make our steel. No need to make coal coke, I guess. It's kind of useless. But that doesn't mean the actual coal oven is useless. It is very useful still. And if we mine it, it could go flying into the thing. Anyway, I need to take these 6 and pulverize them up, and then pulverize up 6 of these. We have our first steel technically from this, so to get more energy, I can just shove in charcoal and it will make energy. Technically, it counts as lava. If you shove in a bucket of lava, I think it fills the thing though all the way. I don't know if it does. Or no, it wouldn't. That would make zero sense at all. But there is lava beneath us. Oh, and this gives you sulfur too. So it is kind of useful for both things. If you need sulfur, pulverize coal. If you need steel, pulverize coal. It's brilliant as far as the actual energy goes. And I'm guessing pulverizing iron can also give you nothing else. If it does give you something, that'd be kind of useful. I need a chest for ingots. Oh, look at this, something got deleted. I'm guessing that is... Oh no, maybe it was not deleted, it was just that I used it already. Look, there's Volpo's library there. So, I mean, it's still in. We'll still be able to get extraordinary amounts of ore from just the ground. Which is a little bit overpowered. Okay, we combine this and this, and you get steel powder. 112 HBM for you. Then, this is our first steel for mechanism. Like, actually our first mechanism steel, technically. Because it can be used with mechanism. For now, I will just do this very poor organization and just shove in random stuff into that bin. But they're all ingot-related stuff, so I mean, it's ingots, that's all that matters, right? Ingots, materials, stuff like that goes into here. We have enough that we could probably make a blast furnace, but it wouldn't be useful, because blast furnace is just the worst way of making steel. Like, actually the worst way. The best way of making steel is just to make the steel yourself, and make it by hand, apparently. But here we have steel ingots from HBM mod, and if we want to, we could smelt these down into here, make them into steel ingots from other mods. Yeah, you can see I've progressed to steel without even making the HBM mod blast furnace, which is nice because it saves me a lot of time in making stuff and things that I don't want to make right now. But here's the thing that is most important, is that now I can make mechanism stuff. For example, you want energy cable? I believe we can make that right now. Check this out. Oh yes, that is what I want, because now I no longer have to put these machines at risk of being burnt, and I can constantly have a lot of these guys set up all at once. Check this out. I can have my pulverizer here. I can have my other machine wherever he is at, which we're probably not going to use. Actually, we'll use him a bit. He will be used later, though, but not right now. So we can have all of our machines set up here, ready to go, doing their stuff. And then this guy here, Coco, ready for whatever he's going to do. He's just going to be stored in here. Then with the rest of the steel, I think we're going to go focus on getting a wind turbine, since that is the next thing I need, is a turbine, or some form of infinite power. There is many turbines you can make, HBM mod turbines. I will go with, we could do solar power turbine. Thinking. That's actually a really cheap recipe right there. Really cheap recipe. We'll need to get factorizer before we can even think about making this, though, because of the motor. It's basically all titanium, though. I'm thinking, there's gas turbine and steam turbine for these guys. Check Immersive Engineers manual build. I will not do that right now. I will just go ahead and make the actual, whatchamacallit, the turbine. I will not focus on solar panel. Oh, it's wind generator for mechanism. It's just free energy, basically, as you can see here. Energy tablets, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for energy.